では、お待たせしました。続いてのゲームですね。ディズニー・ピクサー・ブレイブカテゴリー 2% となっております。こちらも解説の方、まだいらっしゃいませんので、解説できる方いらっしゃいましたらお待ちしております。
Thanks, Arking and ESA. Keep up the good work. And it's hot. Oh, saved by the bonus. Let's go.
さあ、ハイライト映像ですね。ちょっとこの映像を見てからゲームの説明移りましょうかね。
Donated $5. I am here to tell Gink Garber sitting in the crowd that he should go boil a potato or something.
あ、これ次の奏者さん映ってましたね。ちょっと、そうですね。今前に映ってるのが次の奏者さんでした。
We're just selfie time. Everyone, crowd in for a selfie. Thank you very much, everyone. Hey.
Like, is it the amount of time it takes to cook the cheeseburger? Is it the amount of time it takes to eat the cheeseburger? Please send in your IDs in donations, and we will measure everything in cheeseburgers from now on. This is now a $25% roll.
I don't even understand this guy.
Oh God! Ja, das ist der Teil von der LKW. Ja, was machst denn du? Schau her doch mal aus mit dem Spaß, Himmelarsch und Zwirn. And it says $25. Could as many people as possible from the audience come up and give Nico Hart a hug? Oh.
He's dying! He's dying!
I don't know where Nico is anymore.
Please stop randomizing my controls.
Oh.
Well, welcome everybody to Trek to You.
Good luck on the trek to Yo.
I will give chat a challenge. If you donate with like, I don't know, a lot of O's. I want to see a lot of O's in your donation.
Find the upper character limit for the amount of O's, and Bowie will say them all.
Yeah. Yo. We have a $10 donation from. Oh dear. Yo. $10 donation from Yorkie. Yorkie here again. Wondering if anyone remembers that famous bear that used to steal picnic baskets at Yosemite Park. I think their name was. We all know the name. Yorkie Bear.
Just barely within the.
Anonymous donation with no comment. That no comment.
Like, I'm gonna watch back the stream and just see a spam of yo over the chat here. That's just
for the children, and with me once more time.
Yo.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Well, I heard there were a request for haikus earlier, so haikus are fun, but don't.
じゃあ初日にやられてましたんで、気になる方はアーカイブ見ていただければと思います。
Okay, we got two.
というわけで、ゲームの説明いきましょうか。ディズニーピクサーブレイブということなんですけども、ブレイブっていうのは、現代ですね。向こうの元のタイトルでして、ディズニーピクサーということなので、映画なんですけども、日本でのタイトルはメリダと恐ろしの森というタイトルで、公開されております。で、こちら、そもそもメリダと恐ろしの森というものについてなんですけども、先ほどお伝えした通り、現代がブレイブとなっておりまして、2012年に公開されたピクサーの13本目のアニメーション長編映画となっております。 第85回アカデミー賞では長編アニメ映画賞を受賞しております。ただですね、全世界で興行収入5億ドルを超える大ヒット作なんですけども、日本の興行収入は9億円にも届かなかったぐらいで、ちょっとピクサー作品の中では日本ではあまり知られていない作品になるかもしれないです。で、今回のディズニーピクサーブレイブですね。これに関してはそれの、ゲームになります。でこちらも、奏者さんの申請文を、翻訳しましたので、ちょっと紹介しようと思います。まず概要ですね。ディズニーピクサーブレイブ、メリダと恐ろしの森ですね。は、固定カメラによる 3D アクションプラットフォームゲームです。同名の映画の世界を舞台にしていますが、登場するキャラクターを除けば、実際の映画とは何の関係もありません。メリダの母親と兄弟はゲーム中にクマとして登場し、敵と戦ったり、パズルを解いてメリダのためにドアを開けてくれたりして、いくつかの場面の手助けをしてくれます。メリダは剣と弓を使って戦います。ゲームの目的は邪悪なクマ、モルデューが撒き散らす疫病を根絶することです。というわけで、もともとですね、クマが結構出てくるものではあるので、そちらも見ていただければと思います。で、カテゴリーですね、の説明もあったんで、読ませてもらうと、2% ではなるべく早くゲームを進めるようにしています。一つだけスキップを使うことがありますが、グリッチは特にまだ見つかっていないようです。強化アイテムを集めて購入することもありますが、それは主にラスボス戦のスピードアップのためです。で、奏者さんですね。先ほどの、総集編映像でも出てましたが、ストリーム1で、初日ですね、キュビーを走っておられた方です。でドイツはベルリンのスピードランナーの方で、このゲームでは世界2位の記録、1時間21分29秒を保持しております。このゲーム自体のランナーは8名います。という感じですね。おそらく、ゲーム自体も日本で出てなかったのかなと思います。
And there's that game. Urban Champion done. We're going to Donkey Kong 3. The last game, there it is. Another game beat. That took a little. There's another game. 10, 9. We can swap the audio over to Home Alone. Swap the audio to Home Alone. 3, 2, 1. Home Alone world record. And we hit the button.
これもアーカイブで見ていただければと思いますんで。かなり独特なカテゴリーと言いますかね、なってますんで。内藤九段も走られたということで。ホームアローンですかね、今の。で改めてのご案内になるんですけども、こちら次のゲームですね、解説応募がありませんので、解説できる方いらっしゃいましたらお待ちしております。でこの次のプログラムの、ゼルダの伝説、ムシュラの仮面もまだ解説いらっしゃっておりませんので、お待ちしております。
cute and gory. And what else? I mean, that's the
Charming. Cute, gory, and charming.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
真っ赤映像で登場しているこのチェーンソークラブなんですけども、現地では体験版もプレイできるようです。で、ゲームの発売は9月を予定していますので、ぜひご購入、ご検討いただければと思います。日本語サポートはどうでしょうね。ちょっとわからないです。あ、そうですね。今、URL で出てますけれども、解説したいなという方いらっしゃいましたら、こちらの応募フォームからお願いします。また、解説ですね。声で参加できなくても、チャットでも歓迎しておりますし、何か資料を提供できるというものがありましたら、こちら同様の応募フォームから、ご連絡お願いします。
Big bowl of salad or something, and then you just like mashed into
celery and
yeah.
And I bought like noodles and then I boiled.
あ、そうですね。チェーンソークラブデモ版ありましたね。
Gross, and then like put a microphone close to it and like use the.
Yeah, that's a very gross sound.
It is very gross. Yeah.
チェーンソークラブは、あれですね。チェーンソー使いの子が主人公となってて、いろんな主人公がいる中でプラムちゃんさんの一人だったはずです。では次のゲーム始まりますね。
View Sonic Elite for all of the monitors that they are provided at this event and all prior events and future events, hopefully, as well. And also Twitch, the platform that we are streaming on. Fantastic, fantastic platform. And now it is time for Mod 366 to showcase to you Disney-Pixar Brave with the one and only Argic on commentary as well. Please take it away, my friends.
Good morning, ESA. My name's MOD366. This is Disney-Pixar Brave, and since my Scotch accent sucks, I have Argic with me for a proper Scotch accent.
Good morning. It's very early. You're gonna need early Scottish accent.
Yes,
there you go.
I mean, that's fine as well. That's fine as well. So, as I've seen, the Twitch poll gave me the attire that I wanted. So that's nice. Thank you very much. We only run this on one difficulty, that is easy, because that's the fastest. We will play with the guard mail. I like that one more because the royal gown looks kind of glitchy at some point.
コメンテーターの方、ソニックの方ですか？
Never wore that in the movie, but there's not much reference to the movie in this game anyway. So, yeah, time starts not now, but as soon as we basically gain control of Merida, or for marathon's sake, we will just time it on first input.
お忙しいですね。
Basically, the game starts shortly after Merida's mom was.
あ、そうですね。メリダと恐ろしの森という映画のゲームとなっております。
That's basically where all the similarities with the movie end.
Where'd
So-
she go?
Yeah, I love the voice lines. The voice lines are really great. So time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
はい、始まりました。
At the start, we can't do much. We can run, we can do a simple jump, and that's it. We will get a double jump at the end of this intro stage. And we will also find some weapons. So, yeah, until that, we just listen to the voice lines. They are very good. Like this one here.
そうですね。3D のアクションゲームとなっております。
So good, so good. Yeah. This game has two kinds of cutscenes. One that is shown as pictures that we can skip. The others are shown in-game, those we can skip. So here we find our first weapon, the sword. And if you say, wait, Merida never had a sword in the movie. Yes, she did. I watched the movie before I came here to ESA once more, and she used a sword exactly once to cut the tapestry, which is one of the main story points of the movie. So yeah, she did use a sword in the movie. The first time I played this, I was like, wait, she never used a sword? Yes, she did. I got corrected.
そうですね。映画が10年ぐらい前で、ゲームもそれぐらいだったと思います。
Some barrels, some pottery, some plants to get money. Isn't that kind of like Link in
Yes,
Zelda?
I was going to say, it's like the Legend of Zelda there. It's like you're
Yeah.
grabbing money, it just needs to
Yeah.
be some rupees and away you go.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
basically.
the bow.
There's the bow, and we kind of need that right now because we need to shoot these targets so that we can progress. The bow can
そうですね。新成分によりますと、ラスボス
not destroy plants.
のために強化アイテムを買うことがあるようですね。まあ、ちょっとそれ以外にも使う用途あるかもしれないので、見ていきましょう。
The bow's way faster to collect money. We need a total of 4,050 coins by the third to last chapter, I think. Well, at a specific point is when we buy the last upgrades, and we need a total of 4,050. Wait, sorry, a total of 5,000 by then. But we will have 4,050 at that point, I hope. So here we just got the double jump, and we can also wall jump. So we're basically Mario and Link in one person. I mean, gotta love that game, right?
元の映画と同じように、熊が
Oh yeah.
こう鍵を握っているんですかね。申し訳ないんですけど、実は元の映画も見たことないので、映画自体ご存知の方いらっしゃったら、コメントしていただいて、と言いたいところなんですけども、まあ、キャラクター以外は映画と関係ないストーリーとなっているという話ですので、どうかな。
And yeah, those fights are kind of boring to watch, so if you don't donate puns, those fights will be unbearable. So that one I stole from you, please don't use that again. Here we've got our first magical charm. This is the Earth Charm. Now we have Earth-powered attacks with our bow and the sword. Doesn't really matter at the start here. We are fighting some what I call blight wolves, because what we are doing effectively is fighting the blight that the cursed bear Mordu is spreading throughout the woods and the land. Mordu. And yeah, those are one hit anyway. No matter what you do, they die in a single hit. All other enemies have an elemental weakness. And lucky for us, they show their weakness above their head. So yeah, nothing to worry about. You will
映画はあれですね、ピクサー作品で言うと、カーズ2とモンスターズユニバーシティの間の作品ですね。
which is kind of nice. Helpful, even.
Evil crow.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we've got 4 cores during this run. If you want to call in chat, please do so. if you want to call out loud in front of your PC, please do so as well. Maybe don't do it in public if you watch this on mobile in public transportation.
Someday Randall in the morning.
舞台は1000年前のスコットランドみたいですね。多分これは映画の設定今見たんですけども、ゲームも同じかとは思います。主人公のメリーダは、ダンブロフ王国の王女で、幼い頃から活発な性格で、成長して少女になった今は自由を愛する弓の名手。まあ、先ほどから弓は使ってますね。ただよくある話なもので、メリダの母、エリノア王妃は、王位継承者であるメリダを立派な王女に育てるため、堅苦しい生活を好まないメリダに対して日頃から厳しく接していた。
Really evil, really evil. So let's get some more money in. My money's looking really good, but still. Having a bit of a buffer is always good.
Yeah, early on you're saying here you want to just get what is it, around 400 to 500 for a few?
Yeah, so the first upgrade is 250.
Yeah.
So we need at least that. And now we have the dodge roll. So you know what we can do now?
Speed tech.
Dodge rolling around at the speed of sound?
そうですね。ちょっとあらすじ見てたんですけども。
Yeah, because Merida also has places to go.
王国の伝統として平和を維持するために国の有力な3人の領主との同盟関係が重要とされてきた。王妃は3人の領主と息子たちを城に招き、最も優れた武勇を示した息子をメリダの夫にしようとする。ただ、強引に結婚を決められるのは嫌だったメリダは競技会に乱入し、自分自身が優勝しちゃうと。で、それでお母さんが怒っちゃって、王妃はメリダの弓を弾道に放り込んだり、で、馬に乗ってメリダは城を飛び出して森を駆けていく。で、森の奥で店を構える森の魔女と出会って、メリダは母の考えを変える魔法を注文するが、魔女の用意した魔法のケーキを一口食べた王妃が大きな熊へと姿を変えてしまう。
I'm not that guy's son, so I don't know. But yeah, those hold quite a bit of money. So we do want to shoot them.
ゲームではラスボスであるモルデューに左足をお父さんが食いちぎられたことがあるので、熊を憎んでるらしいですね。お母さんお父さんに見つかると殺されちゃうよっていう話で、物語が進んでいくのが映画みたいですね。
So you can see the weakness above their head there.
That guy has a fire weakness. We don't have a fire arrow yet, so yeah, nothing we can do.
But we don't need to fight it because we can run past.
Correct. So here, we see Merida's mom, and she's not feeling well. I'm not quite sure if she's injured. I think she's injured. And the witch opens up a portal for us to get some kind of berry that will heal her somehow. I don't know. I don't know how witchcraft works, but don't worry about it. It will. So yeah. These plants explode if we get too near, so just shoot them to make them explode earlier. Also, what I didn't mention yet is those 5 fiery things around me. So, this game tracks how many kills you had without getting damaged.
Up at 26 at the moment.
Yeah. And for each 3, you get 1 Will of the Wisp, up to a total of 5.
なるほど、アンガスはそのスペルなんですね。
Increases your attack damage. Doesn't matter right now because we're only fighting Blight Wolves who are 1 hit anyway. However, it will be kinda nice later on. However, we don't worry too much about them because, well, using the sword deals more damage than using the bow. And using the sword also means that you're closer to the enemies and get hit more often. So yeah, we just trade that because it's mostly quicker. Oh, that's a very long loading screen. It's normally not that long. Hello, game?
ロード画面にもクマが出てますね。
Okay, that looks good. There was... Yeah. I heard something. Come on, game. Wow.
Ah, I didn't know you were doing a blindfolded playthrough.
I didn't know that either.
Nice. You're definitely in the menu here. I can hear you menuing.
Yeah.
ロードが長くて雑談になってますね。
I don't want to quit.
Can you save?
No, but I can return to the Ring of Stones and hope that this will get us at least out of this loading screen.
おっと。
This game has decided, hey! And
now the game closed completely. Okay, whatever. Let's just start it up again.
Let's try that.
さあ、再起動です。大丈夫かな？
I did not account for that in my estimate.
ロード失敗したっぽいですね。
Ahead of schedule. I'm sorry, Chair. Literally, that never happened.
Hey, there you go. Does the game... Well, we saw the icon, so hopefully you're at the same part.
I don't think so. Oh,
yep,
yes,
no, you are,
right.
because we saw the auto save at least, so save
yeah,
that.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
Interesting cutscene there.
Yeah, so these berries, we hold them to Mom's leg, and apparently now it's all good. I don't know how that works, but yeah, now we're fighting as Mom. So if we have any messages, that would be a great moment now.
That's a mommy fight.
お、クマが攻撃してますね。
Nico, any messages?
I can talk about Save the Children, which is the charity that we are raising money towards. Let's remember why we're here today. For Save the Children, today 1 in 5 children across the globe live in a conflict zone. And we're trying to do something, all of us together, to try to change their lives for the better. So by you donating to Save the Children, you are helping their cause and to make sure to ensure children's rights are protected even at times of war. And you already have saved so many lives. I mean, come on, $81,887. We are so close to 82,000 as well.
And now we're even closer, I see.
Yeah, speaking of, we literally just had a donation in.
Yeah.
I'll wait for that one to come through and to be processed. But we are now literally $13 away. Somebody snipe that $13, please.
More targets through the door. Bats, oh no.
All right, here is the donation if you guys are happy for me to read it.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. We have got Cheese Soda Punch with $100 dues.
Very nice.
Splitting my donation between the Step Mania Showcase and Super Mario Odyssey incentive, but there's still a long way to go. Come on, Twitch chat. Let's meet those incentives so we can get some more ESA. So, as mentioned, $50 goes towards a Spiritless Luncheon, Super Mario Odyssey, and Through the Fire and Flames, Step Mania. So that's 50-50 for each of them. Thank you very much, Cheese Soda Punch, for that amazing donation. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much for that.
Ah, this looks like the power of fire.
Yes. Now, after fighting some fire enemies, we get the fire well, some fire weak enemies. We now get the fire charm, so the game is like, yeah, I told you. However, there's way more fire weak enemies here because fire is the most common weakness in the game. Which is kind of nice because fire is also the arrow that feels like it shoots the fastest. Well, fire and ice both feel like they shoot a little faster. The first big enemy, an ice golem. And here, we need 700 coins. We are a bit over, so nice. And now we buy the wonderful power attack. So, now you will see...
強化が 入りましたね。
Where we also have the symbols for the charms that I have. There is a new bulb that appeared. That one will fill up when I deal damage and when I take damage. And once it's full, I can hit a button and the next attacks will be more powerful.
You know, for some reason, I'm getting you know the old school Lord of the Rings games on the PS2?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting a very Legolas vibe from Merida.
Yeah,
Just with the speed and the power of the bows.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. The triplets are back.
Yes, the triplets are back.
In we go.
The triplets are so good.
Woo!
They're so good.
Triplet puzzle time. Let's see what we've got today.
So, this one. Also a bit cheeky. This puzzle at the end. So what we want to do is we want to pull here. Get one of them all the way over here. But don't pull yet. The other one stands here. We release that.
お話にあった感じだと、兄弟なんですかね、今のクマが。
So even if we would pull that all the way,
かわいいですね。
we need to jump, otherwise we fall down. Cheeky little puzzle. But yeah. Again, not that difficult. All the triple puzzles aren't really difficult. So money.
We love money.
Yes.
As Nordic, as Nordic soy would always come out. It's like, mod, money. It's like, yep, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he would say Argic money.
Well, yes, very much so.
Because otherwise he basically wouldn't get a burden.
Oh, here we go. We got some speed tech here,
yes,
so we're going to skip the fight.
Basically, the only skip in the game, we skip a fight by just jumping on the outside of this building. Little oversight by the developers. Who I've been told...
それとコメンテーターの方は、なんていうんですかね、話し相手っていう感じでしょうね。
I didn't fact check that, but I mean, the current world record holder told me, so I'm inclined to believe that.
Very different styles of games.
Yeah. So here we just ignore the Blight Wolves. They can't catch me anyway.
みたいですね。
And he died anyway, which is kind of sad. I like wolves. But hey, it's fine. So here we just jump over.
And do another fight scene.
Yeah, there will be some ice wolves, some of those tree enemies. Shall we call them trends? I think.
I was going to say, you're going to call them trends.
Let's just call them trends and be done with it. And an ice golem at the end of the fight. He's killed.
Well, you
through the first stage.
I guess you could say you burned your way through those.
Yes.
Handled it quite icely.
Quite icely is a good one.
I'm stealing their puns.
Yeah.
You said you wanted puns. I'm stealing the puns.
Absolutely.
So we get something I'm noticing here. You're getting charms. There's basically one charm per level at the moment. So I'm imagining we're going to get another one on the coastal cliffs here.
Oh, that's true. Something I tried at the Ring of Stones just now was to enter the stage before it properly unlocked. It's a very tight window. I only managed to do it like 3 or 4 times in the past when practicing. But basically, if you dodge roll to the next portal right when you gain control of Merida, and then just mash the button to enter the portal, you can get in before the animation of the portal opening, which saves a few seconds. So yeah, that's nice if it happens. So yeah, here we have an enemy with a symbol that we haven't seen yet. Maybe we get a charm for that in this stage. I don't know. Come on, open up. Thank you. So here we want to just jump as little as possible just to get through. Which also means that we ignore that last pillar and just jump over to the last one. Ouch.
Something just fell down because you heard it. Oh, nice dodge roll.
Yeah, these pillars are so well placed that we can just dodge roll through them. Here we ignore the enemies basically. Stand on that button for long enough to just roll through. and yeah, ignore the fight.
Yeah, so
why would we fight?
Yeah, if you're not blocked by the enemies, then there's absolutely no need to fight them.
Okay, here we want to concentrate on those boars that appear because they run around quite a bit and are annoying. So yeah, I prioritize killing them over killing the golem because I can deal with the golem way better. Okay. Yeah, that's not the best, but not the worst either, so it's fine.
Aha!
And here we've got the air charm. Now, peeps, we've got earth, fire, and air charms. What might be the last one? One might wonder. One might wonder if it might be a water charm. And Merida turns out to be the avatar.
I was going to say, is Merida the avatar?
Is
that where we're going?
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe even next stage.
Hold on, what's the line? Hold on.
現在のゲームはディズニーピクサーブレイブをお送りしております。ディズニーピクサーブレイブですが、日本語の、映画タイトルで言いますと、メリダと恐ろしの森となっております。メリダと恐ろしの森の、ゲームとなっています。
In this case, Mordu.
In this case, Mordu.
Oh, that's a nice launch.
今タイトル通りですね、ピクサー作品となっておりまして、同名の映画をゲーム化したものですが、ゲームじゃないな、映画とはまた違うストーリーでゲームは進んでいきます。で、見ていただいている通り、3D アクションゲームとなっておりまして、主人公メリダですね、弓の使い手ですので、こういった弓のアクションが多くなっております。
So here we take a quick detour for another bow that upgrades all our bows attack.
お、なんか強化されたみたいですね。
So why not?
That is an animation, that is.
Yeah. I mean, it looks a bit like Sonic's Tumble.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Even more reason for you to be here, okay?
I appreciate that.
どうでしょうね、弓はどんどん強くなっていくタイプなんでしょうかね。
Platform. Get over there. And here we ignore the enemies. Just jump to where the money is. Jump around that, and yeah. If you're up here, you can get me. What do I have? Hitting more platforms. Basically as soon as possible, because that means I can... Oh, come on.
Come on. Oh.
Merida's auto-aim is not the best, so if she's not as accurate in this game as she is in the movie, basically what happens here is you use the right analog stick to aim, or well, to aim and auto shoot. And if there's an enemy in the direction that you're targeting, then Merida auto targets that enemy. If there's some other target that Merida can target there, then Merida will target that. If there's an enemy and a different target, an environmental target, then Merida will most likely target the one that you didn't want to hit.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. So,
ちっちゃいクマさんパートです。
no, I don't quite like that, but hey, it is what it is. So, let's just dodge roll through here, because dodge rolling over these platforms is way faster than jumping.
Alright, big windstones, big wind portals here.
Yeah. So these portals spawn enemies, as you can see. Hello? Why do I not hit the... oh, because I'm on the wrong element. Okay. For some reason, I switched elements without noticing. Interesting. Unfortunately, that never happened before. That happens sometimes. Because as you might see, my fingers are quite thick.
Nice bit of gold. Back to the Ring of Stones.
Yeah, back to the Ring of Stones.
It looks like the hub world from Crash 3.
A bit, yeah. True.
So I'm noticing there as well, you get the symbols when you're going into the levels. Is that just telling you what type of power-ups there are available to pick up?
Yeah, that basically tells us what kind of pickups are there and how many of them.
Yeah.
We ignore most of them. Because there's like 2 bow upgrades that will take.
Ooh.
2 bow and 1 sword upgrade. One of the bow upgrades we already got. And yeah, we only take those that are really directly in our way.
Yeah, you don't want to go out of the way to do it. It's all about saving that speed.
Yeah, absolutely.
But saving that speed, I'm noticing we've had a nice big number. So and we've had the donation reader swap. So Robo, good morning.
Good morning, Robo.
Good morning, both of you. Hey, I saw you noticed that we are on $82,000. So very much thanks to Fate, who donated $13 and got us there. Saying enjoying this.
給付金総額は、$82,000に到達しました。
That has gone towards the Through the Fire and Flames showcase for Stepmania.
Nice.
That's going to be an interesting run later on today.
Yeah, and I'm definitely sure that we all will be carrying on.
Hey, I made that joke earlier as well when I was doing my... for the other rhythm game, it's like, oh, I can do that. So we saw the icon there for the next element. I'm assuming, based on what we're seeing here, you're about to go grab it. Oh, would you look at that?
But unfortunately, that's ice and not water. I'm sorry, not yet. Yeah.
Merida stating the obvious. That's cold.
Yeah.
Generally, ice is.
Yes, that's true. And it's a good thing because otherwise I would not survive summer.
Oh, that's a mood. Oh, I've got to go back to Scotland after this. Before I came here, we were having a bit of a heat wave. It's like, no, turn the heat down, turn the sun off, please.
Yeah.
We Scots don't do well over anything over 20 degrees.
Come on, I was on that platform. Okay. The game likes to troll on these ice platforms. Sometimes, even though you land on them, the game is like, nope, that platform is already gone, or
it's
whatever.
already gone, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, and now imagine these platforms with enemies in the way that Merida likes to auto-target instead of the platforms that you want to create. Yeah, that's coming up later.
Lovely.
Like,
or right now. Or I was going to say, or right now.
Come on. Shoot the platforms. Thank you.
She seems to be behaving herself, which is quite nice.
Yeah, sometimes she does. It's not often, but hey. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
At this point. Okay, dodging all of those wolves, because why would we fight them? If we can just skip the fight.
I mean, at this point, really just money, but you're doing quite well for money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, speaking of fighting, here we go. Mandatory fight sequence.
Yeah. So yeah, every time you see one of those stones, our path will be blocked and we will have to fight.
Nobody says that, Merida. Like.
Okay. That flashing light there is a bit troublesome if you want to go fast, because it might make you jump past the platform. Never happened to me, of course, but it did happen quite a lot. Oh, I did not want to dodge roll, thank you. Oh yeah, the controls are really sensitive on the PS5 controller.
That's an interesting respawn.
Yeah. And here we have a really interesting puzzle. Puzzle, quote unquote.
あ、そうですね。今、メリダと恐ろしの森のゲームをやっております。
And, yeah, that opens the door.
で、ビットですけども、しばらくはないですね。あ、失礼しました。
Anyway, because I
あ、そうですね。
want to go too fast and fall down. So, yeah. Here we just step onto the middle button and the one next to it. Shoot all of that stuff. and then we go get this key over here, the keystone. Go back, and now's the point where I tend to lose some HP because I want to dodge roll over here. I want to dodge roll over here. That worked. This one, oh, that worked as well. Okay, didn't lose any HP here. Yeah, those dodge rolls, while they are faster if you get them, I kind of tend to miss them.
So are you able to dodge roll in midair there, or is it strictly a ground-only ability?
That's strictly ground only.
Ah, because I'm noticing there, like, just as you're slightly running off the edge, you've got a little bit of leeway to...
Yeah, I do think we have a little bit of coyote time in this game, but not much. So...
Alright, triplets, let's go.
So, we grab onto this one and ignore the rest. We go here. We go here. Now we pull. One of you goes over there. The other one goes over here. You release. Get up there. We pull this one up. And whoops.
そうですね。ムジュラの仮面のビットと言いますか、ムジュラの仮面の後にボーナスビームが入るビットがもうすでに達成していますので、それに関しては後ほどその際にご案内したいと思います。
You can jump over there. I managed that exactly once in said casual playthrough. Whenever I tried later, it didn't work anymore. I just never got that jump to work. So I'm not even trying anymore. Because it's not that much faster. So here, just jumping over platforms. One really troublesome thing. Oh, that was close. One troublesome thing is, yeah, okay. Come on, let's just kill those birds. Okay. If you get hit while you are jumping, you will fall like a rock straight down. So if you are, I don't know, above
キャラクター的には王女様ではあるんですけども、このように活発なタイプなので、あまりその多いというかっていうところには興味がないようですね。
Oh, flaming boar.
Yeah. The flame balls are fine. Later on, we will encounter ice balls, and they're the best.
映画自体もそういうところの母親との考えの差でいろいろ起きてっていう話みたいですね。
About half speed. And if you're speedrunning, half speed is not good.
お、なるほど。弱点属性。ちょっと見ていきましょうか。
Fun fact. Well, not so fun, but fact. And here, we see more to do. Hello there.
General Mordu.
Nice.
あら、攻撃受けているのかな。
Yeah, luckily, he leaves one of them standing so that we can get back, get out of the stage, because otherwise that would be bad. Oh well.
So I've never actually seen this game before. This is the first time I'm watching, going through on it. Do we get any boss fights or anything?
Yes, we will.
Oh.
We will in later stages.
It's going to be interesting here because you've got your charms.
Yeah.
So is there going to be any big major power-ups we're grabbing here?
Not really, no. At least, nope, nothing here.
Nope, just on the money trail then.
Just on the money trail and basically, well, destroying the blight in this area. But yeah, that's it. There's only story reasons why we're here.
Yeah.
However, here we have a very nice fight coming up because even though we have all the charms, we only need the fire charm to hit all of these enemies. No switching back and forth, which is really nice because that won't happen anymore. From now on, every fight arena will have at least 2 elements that the enemies are weak to. So yeah, the game basically makes us switch the charms in the fight arenas. But as I said, not this one. Very nice. Very nice of the game. So here we do want to hit all the buttons to open up this little cavern for some money. And now the jump that I usually don't get first try because I really hate the angle, the camera angle on that one. But I got it now because I walked a little farther than I usually would. And it helps.
Nailing it in the run, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. And now we get to see the second most annoying enemy after the ice balls. Well, we haven't seen the ice balls, but
we know they're coming.
We know they're coming because I spoiled that. But here we have some wooden goblin thingies. I think they're supposed to be mandrakes because they're crying. One of their attacks is a cry.
I was gonna say, where are they? It's like, hello.
Yeah, I think the enemies spawn on a
確かに頭の上に属性みたいなの書いてますね、敵の頭の上に。
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. Oh, got something in my throat. I think it's gone now. Okay, wonderful. So now I can concentrate on the fight again. I think that was the last one. Nope.
Nope.
Of course not. That was the last one. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So, yeah, other than that, just going along here. Up there, I think, is another dress that we could change into, if I remember correctly. I haven't picked that up in months, so, yeah. Not quite sure. And now that we have the keystone, we can go through here. Ignore the enemies, don't roll into them. Thank you. Move in a way that you're not hit mid-jump, because that would suck. And then we just continue our jumping. Come on. As I said, Meredith's auto-aim, not good. For someone who could just Robin Hood an arrow while walking, her aim is not good. And here, we get the next mum fight. Yay! So, Robo, do you have anything you want to tell us?
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you donate, you are going to be in with a shout to win one of several fabulous prizes. If you donate $100, this is cumulative, you don't need to donate all of it at once, but if you donate $100 over the course of the marathon,
久々の熊の戦闘パートです。
two PlayStation 5s, specifically for the North America and European audiences, there is one each. If you thought there were too elusive, fear not, that is available. We also have two Steam Decks, 64GB handheld, effectively Steam consoles, for $75. 3 retro tanks at the $50 mark, and 2 Nintendo Switches also at the $50 mark. So you can find the full list at prizes.esamarathon.com. Shout out to Forrester, or by typing !prizes in the chat. Back to you.
Thank you. Yeah, those mum fights, the enemies basically spawn, I think, in set positions. Maybe there's a little bit of RNG on where they spawn, but none of us runners could be bothered to learn that, to learn the exact positions. So we just don't care enough. So here, this triple puzzle is a bit annoying, because we really have to pull these levers out all the way. Otherwise, when we switch, when we hit this lever there, and that door drops down, it can't drop down all the way, can't stop the water flow, and yeah, it's just annoying. because then you get an animation of the of that door going back up, and you have to pull out more. And yeah, so make sure you pull those out really all the way before you try to flick the lever.
Well, at least the game's following the typical tradition of there's something behind the waterfall.
Yes, I'm also not sure why Merida couldn't just
jump through it. Yeah,
because it wasn't that much water. Sorry, Merida. I mean, I know you're afraid of water apparently, but you know, you could have survived that. So here the game wants us to create platforms so we don't get hit by the spikes. We don't care because those spikes don't do that much damage. I do want that money though. So yeah, just ignore it. Oh, and yeah, now is also the time that we will collect money until we are at 4,050. Everything above that is kind of unnecessary because while we could buy one more upgrade, that one more upgrade costs like 1,200, and we just won't get that amount of money by the time we need it. So yeah, we just ignore that. So get the keystone. Get back.
鍵を取りましたかね。
And we can open up that magically blocked way that we saw just a few minutes ago. Now here, those little stone creatures are the only enemies that don't deal body damage, so you can just touch them, no problem. You can roll through them. Their only way of damaging you is by exploding. Why did you eat my second jump, game? I did not like that. But it's fine. These enemies drop so many potions.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're quite generous with your health there.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. It also feels like a potion drop is more likely the less health you have. Not sure if that's true, but it feels like it. So as you can see now, there's barely any potions dropping. And earlier when I was on lower health, there were way more potions. So yeah, that's why I think there's a correlation.
そうですね。解説に関してはコメント欄でも大丈夫ですし、来ていただいてということもお願いしておりますので、お待ちしております。今後のプログラムに関しては、ゼルダの伝説ムジダの画面でしたり、画面出てるところですと、グースパンプス死の夜、ゼルダの伝説時のオカリナ解説募集しております。
You could call it a boss fight. Because that over there is a really big golem.
That's a big golem.
Yeah.
I bet it's going to throw rocks.
というところで、予定タイムの今、半分ぐらいになろうとしているところですかね。
He doesn't like us running around here. However, we don't really care about him for now.
ちなみに言ってなかったんですけど、カテゴリー 2% となってるんですけども、このゲームのリーダーボード確認したところ、2% 以外は特にありませんでした。
I know, but I didn't need it really.
Exactly.
So here, what we want to do is just walk into him and just face tank everything he does. Swing our sword after activating the power attack, and he should fall down just about now. Getting some more of the balls just for the gold drop, because them despawning automatically does not give me any gold, unfortunately. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Speed in the name of gold.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Car.
Nice timing.
Yeah. Yeah. Got that one down.
So not time to grab any more merchant stuff. Yeah, you're saying it was what, 4,500 you're aiming for?
4,050. Yeah.
Oh, 4,050. Oh,
Yes.
so it's even easier. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Shadows. I think the one after this one is where we grab the last upgrades.
Yeah, pretty close. You're about 1,300 off.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,350, I'd say. No, wait, no, just 1,300. Yeah, I can math. It's too early in the morning for math. Don't try, Org, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, the game shows you your gold amount whenever you collect some, so you can keep on top of it pretty easily. Okay, great. Getting through some more of these. Hey, another puzzle, but this one I think yields a bow upgrade, but
コメントあるみたいですけど、確かにそうみたいですね。スティーブ・ジョブズさん関わってたみたいですね。
we'd rather have a mum fight with some more random spawning enemies, because why not? You know, got a deal.
I mean, it's a nice change of pace, just playing a giant bear.
It is, and also, I mean, basically everything's one hit except for the.
さあ、熊さんタイムです。
So, yeah.
And you get a large amount of gold as well from this.
That is true. That is true. So I kind of like these. There's just one mum fight that I really don't like. That'll come later on. But that's because of the surroundings, and the surroundings making it hard to spot some of the enemies. But I'll complain about it when we get there.
I'll complain about it when we get there. There you go.
Because I have no idea how the developers could think that that was a good idea to do. But hey.
お母さんですね。
So here we have some more air platforms over the swamp. Because again, Merida cannot swim, apparently. I mean, you know, in the ice region, I was like, yeah, okay, you don't want to go in the water because it's freezing cold and you'd freeze to death. But in the swamps, I mean, come on. Usually it's not even that deep.
途中から来た方もいると思うので、
Here we get a quick cut.
大きな熊は大体お母さんだと思います。熊になっちゃってます。
And some more on-point voice acting.
You won't frighten me that easily.
So good.
He's not trying to frighten you, mate. He just dropped a 3 on you.
ちょっとプレイ経験ないので、もしかしたら他の大きな熊でも他の熊かもしれないですけど。
It's basically the same, isn't it? So, let's see if this one wants to work with me properly.
ちっちゃい熊が出てきたらこの子の兄弟だと思ってください。
On both buttons for long enough to open this up. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Ah, double gates.
Yeah, double gates was a bit slower than I would like, but that one's trolling me so often. I'm used to it.
You look boulders. Where did they come from?
They were behind those hedges that I burnt down. They were held back by those hedges, and yeah, I burnt them down to pass through there, so the boulders could roll down. Here again, sword slashes are stronger than the bow, even with the bow upgrade. So that's what we use to just destroy those portals as quickly as possible. Sniping these hedges here. Come on. Wall jump up. These wall jumps are way easier than on SM64, by the way. So yeah, just roll past that those fights, because why would we care about those? Also here those spikes, yeah, dealing a bit of damage, but
ちょっと体力が少なくなってきましたが、大丈夫かな？
Should be getting some health drops from the next set of enemies, most likely.
Yes,
as you say, like, I am noticing that the lower health you are, the more pots that they drop down for.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we know what's coming.
Yeah,
It's going to be the three takes again. Here they
There's
come.
no way I'll be able to get past this without.
かわいい。
Yeah.
In the hole. Whee! I love that. Just
Yeah, such a good animation. So, do you like some cheese and puzzles?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see some cheese.
Nice. Okay, so what the game wants us to do is basically shoot all three of these targets once.
さあ、謎解きパートかな
Is shoot the first one twice. Oh, that was Charlie. Okay. Been a while since I missed that one. Let's try this again. Shoot. Bam. And yeah. Done. No need to move that ballista anywhere else. I think even second try it's faster than doing the puzzle normally. So yeah.
さあ、開きました。
And now here, we just stand at the entrance.
And immediately 2 health potions for you.
Yeah. And the enemies are coming to me because they want to kill me. So standing here is
Jeez, they're giving you a lot of health
quite
potions.
easy. Yeah. So now, since the gold is about to despawn, now I'm going in just to grab the gold. And this fight yields quite a bit of gold. Because there's quite a few enemies here. You down there, you're dead, nice. Okay. Fire golems, because why not? And yeah, as I said, we don't really care about the Will of the Wisps so much.
It's a nice to have. If you can keep it, go for it. If you can't, just get in there and wail on them.
Yeah, absolutely. So those golems are so much faster to kill with melee attacks. So yeah, just go in there, slash your sword. Don't care if you get hit. But I mean, if you can manage to not get hit, it's also fine, because that way you will defeat them faster. Okay, final fight area in this region. So this one is also a kind of portal. I think that one only spawns trends.
ちょっと敵も厄介になってきましたね。
Enemies is bad. So destroy those one as quickly as possible. Come on, open up. Thank you. Okay. Oh, also, those portals on the right side, well, on the top and on the right
さあ、あと2箇所かな
spawn in the Ring of Stones. So it's way harder to do the skip that I talked about earlier on those ones. It's way easier to do on the left portals. So here, come on, jump up there, Merida. Thank you. Here you might see we need to shoot platforms, and there are birds in the way. And I was talking about Merida's auto aim, so yeah, this one can get quite tough just because of Merida rather shooting the birds than the platforms. That was pretty quick.
I was gonna say, she did quite well on that one.
Yeah.
Good aim.
Merida knows she's in a marathon setting, so she doesn't want to screw up too much, which I really enjoy. Okay, here. I'm not even sure if the birds are part of the fight arena or not, but I'll just shoot them because they're annoying. Money here. Okay.
Is this lava?
Yeah, this is lava.
I was mad at asking.
Yeah. There'll be another interesting voice line later on, with her basically saying, "Hey, I never expected to be inside of a volcano." But
whoops,
what was that? I don't know, but hey, it's fine. we just deal with a little bit of damage because it's a bit faster.
マグマの解消は最低限にして、移動を優先。さすがにここは
Yeah.
Oh, there you go then.
There it is.
直していきますね。
Oh, it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, when it came out, Brave came out in Scotland, we were all like, this is great, let's go watch it and see the film. It's like, yep.
Yep.
Of course we had fun at the voice lines and that, but honestly, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I really like the movie. Really like the movie, and then when a friend, when I saw a friend is running this, I was like, yeah, let's also do that.
Oh, there's that auto aim
Come
we're
on.
talking about. Come on.
Come on.
Hey.
Thank you. Yeah. That's what I was talking about with the auto aim. Merida was like, yep, but there's an enemy in that direction
It's like
as
enemy
well.
take them out. It's like, no.
Yeah. Also here, enemy spawning right in our way, but we can still just roll around it, so we don't care. And I should have watched my money earlier. That could be kind of close because this is where we do our last shopping.
Oh, in this part?
Yes.
Oh, it might be a little tight there.
No, works. Works perfectly. I'm over for...
No, you are, yep, nicely done.
Yeah.
Money routed.
It is a bit close. It is a bit closer than I would like it to be. However, you know, as long as
you've got it. That's what you needed.
It is enough. So what we buy now is 3 upgrades for the power attack when I deal damage.
攻撃力を強化ですかね。
This is just the gauge filling up faster. So, and that will be helpful in this upcoming boss fight against the worst boss in the game. And not really because it's hard or anything. Well, it is hard, but it's hard because it's a bird.
And we all know what we think about birds in video games.
That's basically it. It's a flying enemy with lots of other flying enemies around, and Merida doesn't want to target the one that we want to hit. So, yeah.
Because birds are jerks.
Yes.
So is that the only other power-ups you buy in the game then? We don't need to worry about any more money on this one?
Yeah.
Nice.
お、ちっちゃいクマさんの謎解きタイムです。
You might recognize that puzzle on the wall there. And know what we have to do here.
Line it out?
I think that's lined up enough. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, wonderful. And yeah, there's not too much happening now. Just some spikes that we rolled. Oh, oh no, there's still this one. Yeah, right. This one's a bit annoying as well because of all those mandrakes. And we have to hit at least these platforms here while on the ground because otherwise Merida just won't shoot them. Okay, wonderful. Then here, I'm orienting myself so much on her shadow because otherwise I wouldn't know if I'm above the platform or not.
But it's good when games do that, and it's like, yeah, no, you can actually know where you're going to land using the shadow.
So here, just, whoa.
Like that.
おお、落ちちゃった。
Come on.
And that. One more
Come
time.
on.
One more time.
Come on. That jump worked all the time.
そこしたら体力もちょっと危うい。
Okay, fine. Well, one other thing is you cannot die from voiding out. So,
あ、回復しましたね。
but the last bit of damage to die has to be dealt by an enemy or something. It won't, you won't die from falling down, which is really enjoyable. Oh yeah, and this is the mum fight that I hate.
All right.
Because look at the floor.
Lava and very uneven.
Yeah. And look at the stone balls. And the combination of those being basically the same color, with all this stuff flying around, yeah, I miss those stone balls so often. They're sometimes really hard to see.
Thankfully, you're making quick work of them this time.
There's one. So, yeah, that's why I hate this mum fight in particular. Because that's just not good user experience, in my opinion. But hey, that's just me. There's one, okay. And that should be it. Yeah. That's it, and that's the way that Mum will flee.
And of course, Merida. Mom!
Yeah. Mom! Ah, so good.
So we've got a boss fight coming up at the end of this level.
Yes.
Insane.
Also here, platforms to shoot, but we don't care because all the jumps can be made easily without those platforms. So why should we bother? Okay. Using all of those. Get through. And now we need the earth charm for the bird boss.
That's very much looking like a boss arena.
Yeah. Definitely does.
Big bird. Interesting that it doesn't have like a big boss bar or anything.
Yeah, no. The bosses also have just the normal health bar at the well, at their model. Those minions are really nice right now.
Yeah, they're just standing there, not doing anything really.
Yeah, and they're not flying anywhere near the actual boss. So that
and you only need to
aim.
Yeah, you only need to take out the boss, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, go away. There you go.
Everything else will just drop dead.
Hey.
There you go.
Smooth boss fight. Nicely done.
There you go. Those ads were really nice. Really, really nice. Normally those birds fly so close to the boss, and Merida's like, oh well, if I shoot small ones, they will die earlier. But yeah, I know. But car. So yeah. This boss fight is also why we buy all the upgrades in this stage.
Yeah.
Just so
カーはマストで今言ってます。
that we can use the power attack as often as possible. So here we have the frozen. Is it pronounced Loch?
Yeah, Loch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So it is pronounced like the German word for hole, which is why this word why Loch Ness confuses so many German people in English class, because they don't realize that Loch is just Scottish for lake. But hey,
it is indeed. It is a beautiful place as well.
Yeah. Yay, wonderful. Now here, what are those platforms?
Terrible.
That's a terrible positioning. So, the world record holder was really surprised when he saw that I go along this one counterclockwise. And I was like, why should I go clockwise? That's way longer. Still, his time is like 4 minutes faster than mine, and I have no idea how he managed that. Because even with his slightly faster load times than mine, that does not amount to 4 minutes. I have no clue where that time comes from. And apparently he doesn't either, because he couldn't reproduce it yet.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Come on. Okay.
さあ、そろそろ終盤に差し掛かってはいるんでしょうかね。奏者さんのベストが1時間21分でしたかね。 まあ、ただソフト起動し直したりとはあるんで、だいたい多分、エスティメイト予定時間ぐらいになるかなとは思います。
Don't worry, Merida. You don't have to jump across any more ice after this one. Come on.
おお、落ちちゃった。
That's really hard to see if that jump is possible or not. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And if it is, it's really close. So here, we are destroying icebergs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for intentionally melting icebergs. Please don't do that, people. However, we need to get along. So, yeah, there's that.
Oh, it's an auto-scroller. Yay! Yeah. We love those in our video games.
Yes, absolutely not. So yeah, since this is an auto-scroller, Robo, do you have anything you want to tell us?
Yes, absolutely. So you may all be wondering, you know, if you don't necessarily have any of the fabulous merch that ESA got to offer, including the airplane mode that our runner is currently sporting. Well, wonder no more. You can go to speedrunstore.com. It's speedrunstore.com. We have a whole host of new designs. Most of them are the various Doodle, part of the Doodle collection by Mako Doodles. We also have a couple of 10-year anniversary collection shirts as well. And every single dollar made through that store will also be going to Save the Children. So you can still support the charity through purchasing merch. You can also support the charity through subs, through cheers. So it doesn't necessarily have to be direct donations. All of that goes to a fantastic cause. So yeah, back to you guys.
Wonderful, thank you. And yeah, I thought, you know, one Argig to support me is not enough. I need the one on this shirt as well. Because the one on this shirt has a Sonic suit on.
Yeah, it does indeed. We've had it around the venue a few times, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Got a rather interesting request last night. We were sitting playing some code names out in the main hall, and I get something coming up. Any chance you could bring the suits down? We want to have a foot race. I'm like, what? So we want to have a race in the Sonic suits. I was like, aye, okay then. And then we got the suits back and we went up the stairs. And the answer that we got was, I was like, oh, I saw you were out in the suits again. It's like, haha, it wasn't me this time. Apparently, nice. Apparently you can't tell the difference from it. It's like, fair enough.
I mean, there's not much of the actual person in the suit that you see.
No, not really, so not at all.
It's really just the mouth region and yeah.
But no, it was pretty cool to find out that it ended up being on the shirt there.
Yeah. Oh, and after the auto-scroller, we of course have a mum fight.
Is this the last mum fight or?
No.
Oh.
This is definitely not the last one because we will have one more in the final stage.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Come on. Okay. You got you. Anyone else? No?
No, we're good.
Okay, wonderful.
さて、現地時間は、7時となりました。ここでですね、司会交代となります。引き続き ESA 様2022をお楽しみください。ありがとうございました。
Oh, no, definitely.
After that mum cutscene. So yeah, I'll take that. Also here we have another triplet puzzle. Because why not?
And this time we will have to move it.
Yeah, this time we will have to move it. And I kind of like the movement on this one. I'm always unsure if I want to move this ballista with the second bear or the third one. So yeah, I changed that around quite a bit. Okay, Come on. Okay, and now we jump over here. You can do it with just 2 arrows if they're positioned properly, but no. Not gonna try that.
Nah.
Not gonna try that at what, 7 a.m.? No. That's not my usual time to do such shenanigans. So yeah, and here we have a big fight arena. Mostly all ice enemies, so fire weak. But it's quite a lot of them. So yeah.
はい。というわけで、皆様、こんにちは。司会の方は、変わりまして、私、猫が担当いたします。よろしくお願いいたします。
Those ice trails that you can see behind them, they will slow me down. And they will also slow down my attack. And that's pretty bad.
さあ、しかし本当に、ピクサーとは思えない、この、バトルの激しさ。
Slash you up a bit. Oh, I can show that off. Look at how slow that is.
Very slow.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want on that.
Yeah, just so you know why I hate those ice balls. However,
alright.
That's it for this stage.
Last level then.
Last stage.
Why? You're at full health.
さあ、いよいよラストステージみたいですね。
I better find a potion for my health, as she says at full health.
I mean, that voice line triggered at the end of the last stage. When
Let me have this one, Maud. Let me have it.
Maybe she was just thirsty.
I mean, you know.
Staying hydrated.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now she should want a potion for her health because that does not look healthy. Dropping down straight onto her back from that height. I don't think she should be able to move like she does right now.
But we are built of sterner stuff.
めちゃくちゃ後半アクションすぎますね、これ。
It's also a video game.
Ah, shucks. Okay. But yeah, here we just, you know, push some buttons, create some platforms to jump across. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. Worked. Let's do those already because we need them later.
So when you hit one of those with the arrows, like obviously fire ones, they burn away so they don't respawn, but it's like I'm noticing, so none of them despawn at all?
No.
Like, that's nice actually.
They stay activated
permanently. Well, until you come out the level basically.
Yeah.
Claymore, that's a bigger sword.
Yes, that's a better sword. We just picked that up because it's right where we need to push a button anyway.
先ほどからもそうでしたが、足場が狭すぎる。
It's not timed or anything.
Nope. Nope.
That's very nice.
Which is really nice, yeah. So
ファイナルソード。
onto that platform that just appeared.
確かになんかソード拾ってましたが。
And snipe some arrows. And now a long catapult session. And do we get the... No? Okay. So, sometimes we get let's call it moon roll, where the physics are like, yep, I should push you upwards when you roll. I don't know why or how, but it looks funny. Sadly, we didn't get it. You disappear. Let's let you disappear. Okay. Hey guys. Please die. Thank you. Now we get to the last triplet puzzle, which is one of the most straightforward ones. Because basically what we do is...
ラストパズル。
Step onto the pressure plate. We step onto the pressure plate. We step onto the pressure plate. Now we go up and grab here. Nope. Then we grab here. Jump up. Jump up. And around there. Jump up. Really straightforward. And...
おお、なるほど。正規ルートっぽい通り方ですね。
Merida.
I'm very grateful for all you've done, lads. Now please, promise me you'll be careful. There's an evil in this place.
There's an evil in this place.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, coming up next, we get our last bow upgrade. With a puzzle that...
映画ブレイブ日本語版はメリダと恐ろしの森だということが分かりました。おー。
No. Let's see. That?
見たことないんですよね、私。
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Got it first try. It's, yeah, mostly Merida shoots the target that I don't want to hit too often. And, yeah.
Hunter's bow.
The hunter's bow.
So what is it? Is it just a damage?
あ、なるほど、なるほど。そうですね。現代がブレイブってなってますね。ちょっと調べてみたら。2012年。放映。
I'm also using the power attack because this is all golems right here. And these golems are annoying, so I want to kill them as soon as possible. So I'm using the power attack as much as possible. Come on. Nice. Got you. This is a really clean fight so far. I like that. Oh yeah.
One of every element there.
Those. Got you. And the last one.
さあ、もう気持ちいいぐらい一網打尽ですね。
Also, we get the last call in just a second. Done it! I've done it! Call. So, let's make
合わせてたんでしょうね、今の。
to the final parts of
泣き声とかするぞって。
Final parts of the game.
That as well. Yes. However, first of all, that looks like a nice arena, like a nice big arena.
Big arena.
For a nice big bear to fight in, you know?
Ah, I see what you've done there.
Yeah.
Here comes mommy.
解説の方が頭を揺らすたびに後ろのパネルがチラチラ見えるのが面白い。
Yeah, let your mom be cursed for longer just because you need her.
さあ、クマさん。
You're so ungrateful, Merida.
すごいですね。全部ワンパン。
I'm really grateful that we don't have to do this fight as Merida, to be honest.
That's a lot of big golems there.
Yeah. That's a lot of big guys and all different elements, and that would be really annoying to do as Merida. But as Eleanor, no.
クマの前には属性も関係ないということで。
Okay, wonderful. Mom! Can't have a mom fight without Merida calling her afterwards, so... Okay, now, something I didn't know they had back then, but we have an elevator.
And the blight wolves are back.
The blight wolves are back. They want to have some fun. Now I position myself around here-ish for the next wave of enemies. Also, that's a really good beat.
It's a slow elevator.
Yeah.
There you go. But just have them spawn in while you're going up, you know?
Yeah, but that would be...
確かに何もついてなかったら、そうですね。かなり、何のゲームだろうって思っちゃうかもしれないですね。個人的にはハクスラに見えちゃうかもしれないですね、これは。
Wait for it. Oh,
there it is. That was pretty nice positioning.
まあちょっと原作をね、見てないので私は何とも言えないんですが。
I don't want to use my power attack here because basically right after this is the final boss.
でもなんか弓主体っていうのも珍しいゲーム性ですよね。これ楽しそう。
No, like, no, that's the wrong. That's completely wrong. That's a different franchise entirely.
お、なんかラストっぽいところに来ましたか？
On this post, you just jump up here a little earlier than we could normally. Doesn't save that much time, but it saves time. So.
お、クマさんがいるならもう大丈夫だなって。ラスボスでも。
And there we see Mordu behind some magic barrier thingy. And yeah, we don't fight him.
あ、もう一体。
His minions.
Of course we do.
Of course we do. First, it's a rather big frost wolf.
ラスボスは狼？
So, and of course, he also has
めちゃくちゃ拙者してますけど。
like frost balls. I hate them. I hate them so much.
Yeah, that aura is very powerful.
早っ。
So, and after
さあ最後まで弓を使うのかと思いきや、最終的にはやはりファイナルソードということで。
damaging the pillar somehow damages Mordu. I don't know why, but I don't care. That's the way the game is programmed. And time will be as soon as the fourth pillar is.
これで石碑が1個消えましたかね。ああ、なんか、あ、なるほど、なんか4つぐらい封印があって、で、ボスを1体倒すとそれが解けたみたいな感じですかね。あ、おっと。今の落ちてないんですね。
Yeah, that's what he likes to do. But it's fine. It's fine. He's done. I don't hate my health right now, so that's also good. Okay.
あと2つ
Second
ですかね。
I love the fact it's giving you just the generic punch noises.
Yeah.
For Mordu there. It's like
Yeah.
even though you're punching rock or slashing rock, it's punching him. It's like okay.
Yep. It is. So.
Yeah. Oh.
さあ今度白いの。おお。これはまた。やっぱ落ちるんでしょうね。当然ながら。
However, I do want to get hit sometimes, just for the power attack to fill up faster. And I mean, we do get some potion. Hello? Will you pick up the potion? Thank you.
なんかたまにこう虚空に向かってジャンプしてるように見えるんですが、なんか気づいた時にはね、地面にいるっていう。
Oh, they're being a bit of a jerk this time.
Yeah. That's how the bird fight usually goes. You know, the small birds being really close to the big one. And Merida being like, yeah, let's kill the small ones.
あ、なるほど、ボスラッシュ。ただ体力が。ちょっと私それの最初の方とか一番見れてないので、あれなんですが、まあ、ロックマンみたくボスラッシュだったんですかね。あ、落ちてもダメージだけ食らってるのか。あ、なるほどなるほど。優しいですね。さあ、ラストでしょうか？
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Those birds are fine. Those trends are also not the worst. Ouch.
やはり上が最強ということで、敵も学んできましたね。上を取るのは戦闘の基本なんですが、おっと、これは大丈夫か？
I hate when that happens. Okay. Should have gone for a potion earlier.
さあ、
so that's nice.
Yeah, it is checkpointed.
どうなんでしょうね、今のいけたのかな、それとも HP が少なかったので、わざとやられてはなさそうですね、でも。いや、だんだん学んでますよね、こう。やはり高い方が有利だと。
Wait a minute, did I just say aye? You did.
So now I'm on way more health. So
I've got one question for you then. Can you change your fate? You have to say it once.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
さあ、もう一回。ああ、でも岩のダメージ結構でかいですね、やっぱ。
Activate the power attack to slash at him a little quicker. And Arctic, do you want to do the honors?
Oh, let's.
もういいですね。これで、
Right after you destroy it.
Yes.
Go on.
さあ、最後かな
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the word. Time.
はい。というわけで、ここで、ラスボスゲートで終わりのようですね。GG です。
Gone over that estimate. Even my very first run, I was under that estimate. So if I had gone overestimate on that run, that would have been weird.
あのクマさんどうなっちゃったんでしょうね、最後。
Thanks Argik for doing this with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks Robo for for reading all those well,
all of that donation.
All those all the donation and
そうですね、クマさんがラスボスかなと思いましたが、そのクマさんを助けるっていうのが目的だったので、それを守ってるやつがラスボスだったんですかね。まあちょっと続きが気になりますが、まあエンディングどうなるのかは自分で買って確かめてくれっていうことなんでしょうね。あのクマは元王子。あ、なるほど。なんか変身させられてたんだ。クマ母ちゃん。なんかいろいろある。
Perfectly legitimate, I'm sure. Yeah, tune into that. You don't want to miss that at all. That'll be coming up after this break.
クマは味方だから。なるほど。ですね。まあ映画、とりあえず原作見ようねって話でしょうね。極論的に。ああ、なるほど。やっぱり映画を沿ってゲームプレイしたって感じなんですかね。はい。というわけで、終わりましたので、では、ディズニー、ピクサー、ブレイブということで、奏者さん GG でした。というわけで、私は次の準備がありますので、一旦ここで失礼いたします。
What's your favorite speedrun that you don't speedrun yourself?
For me, who started doing Zelda runs, or 3D Zelda runs especially, Twilight Princess any %, highly competitive at the moment, is a great run, you can do it on a PAL console with a PAL copy of the game, which is awesome. Usually NTSC U or J are preferred, but running something on PAL, I kind of like that idea. And German is the fastest option for text in any percent, so since I'm German, that's, yeah, kind of hits home kind of close. Yeah, TP any percent, I'd say.
What's your biggest weakness when it comes to speedrunning?
My biggest weakness in speedrunning would be that I can't play anything that's related to playing on keyboard or a mouse. So I need a controller to play games basically. So anything PC related, yeah, I can only do that with an Xbox controller or an PS4, PS5 controller or whatever. And that usually doesn't translate too well into your final times in a speedrun, because you can't do tricks well enough, your aiming in shooters is off or something. So my weakness is I'm bound to controllers.
Which speed trick would you like to have in real life?
I think iframes, so invincibility frames. So you roll into a bomb or something and don't take damage. That would be kinda nice for real life. So whenever you're in a situation where you could take some damage, get hurt or something, you just roll and you have iframes and don't get any sort of damage. That would be nice.
Enjoy the rest of ESA Winter 22.